We always do a handshake, but we have to come up with the handshake as we do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you want to start?
I like.
I'm sorry, I don't want to make you do this.
I like.
We don't really do this.
Oh, really?
Water all over me because of that.
I tried to think of something we could do.
I was
That's
like, what are
funny.
you gonna tell him that we do?
I'm gonna turn the gain down so we're not peaking as much.
We do a ritual.
I was about
We
to.
do original interpretive dance. Have you prepared?
I remember one episode where you had made someone like sing before they.
Yeah,
came
we
on.
do. We
We
did
didn't
make
make
Jerry
Jerry, but he
do the
told me he
intro.
would.
Yeah,
Okay.
he came up with everything.
Spilled
So.
water. Okay, we're good.
So we'll intro with that probably. Sorry, but that was kind of funny. Sierra nosing it was really funny. Almost nosing it.
Yeah, I know. I was really confused. I was like, what? That we.
I hoped you would catch on.
Yeah.
It is hot in this room, so the fan is on if you hear it. Sorry. But welcome for episode 8.
With me. Thanks for having me.
Also
Breakfast
in color.
with Sierra.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Glad to be here.
Should I put my drink down?
No, it's up to you. I just,
Sponsored by Ice Mountain? Maybe?
I wish.
I'd take it up.
The
That's
best
a
water.
dream. Agreed, right? All three of us?
Yeah.
Spring water
yeah,
all the way.
Yeah,
Do you guys like your water cold or room temperature?
I'm
when
a
you drink it?
A little bit
Room
less
temperature.
cold than that, but colder than room temperature. Like the basement, because it's like cold, 60-degree water would be good.
I feel like too
Just
cold
chill.
water it burns your throat.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just-
like
My teeth are too sensitive.
I don't feel like I'm actually drinking water, but if it's room temperature, I feel like I'm actually getting it. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
When you said your teeth was too sensitive, I just went to the dentist like a month ago, and they did stuff on the back right of my teeth, and they told me that like it would be sensitive for like 2 weeks, and like it hurts if I breathe in. Like even if I breathe in, it hurts. Like it hurts my teeth.
We talked about this like last Friday. Maddie said
still
the same
hurts.
thing, and they said that when she got like a recap or something,
Mm-hmm.
they were like, "Oh yeah, it's this new method, and it's supposed to be quicker and better or whatever." But she's saying the same thing, so I'm guessing they did the same thing with you, and it's just the new thing isn't, I don't know, makes your teeth sensitive or something.
I want to call him, but I just have it.
I have a
I don't-
complaint.
I don't-
Can
yeah.
I speak to the
Yeah.
manager,
Redo my
please?
Yeah, I mean, heck. Anyways,
Heck.
transitioning from toothpaste as a technology.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
Keep going,
That's the
keep
best
going.
I can do. For hypotheticals this week,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask if there was a piece of fictional tech.
I feel like we should have been like hypotheticals. Like we need a little thing.
You can do that. Go
No,
ahead.
I don't want to.
There
but
we go.
like we need to get someone on Cameo to do that. We're gonna
Cameo
find
is
someone.
You
expensive.
need like an
Just-
echoey with it.
Yeah, to be like, breakfast with cereal. Welcome back, and then someone would be like, it's time for a game of hypotheticals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need to get big enough that we have fans that do all this crap for us.
The
Yeah.
lights turn off. The
That'd be
spotlight comes down for the hypotheticals. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Actually, that'd be really fun, and I could bring my little party light thing, and it could go woo.
Part of the sound system and stuff that we're getting is one of those stream tablets that you have like applause and different
Really?
things like that. So like
Oh my
Atrioc
gosh.
has like the sheesh button and stuff.
Yeah.
We could definitely have stuff like that.
That's gonna
That'd be
be
cool.
so
Yeah,
fun.
you just
I
have
didn't
to
know
set it
that.
up per thing. So we
Like-
could go
Like a,
hypotheticals.
like from iCarly.
Yes.
Random dancing.
Yeah, but yeah,
That'd
tons
be
of streamers
awesome.
have the pad.
That'd be awesome. Okay, sorry.
Back to
Hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals, like the piece of tech and audio equipment that we are going to receive for this studio. What piece of fictional tech would you make real? I listed examples of lightsabers because, I mean, they're amazing, right? Teleportation portals, flying cars, the little memory stick from Men in Black,
Yeah, that's a good one.
or giant Star Trek style spaceships. That's like the wide variety, just to get your mind thinking. If anyone has something, go ahead, or I'll go first even.
I feel like if it's for myself, when I was asked this question, I felt like the portal gun from Portal. I think that'd be cool just to have.
Yeah.
Nobody else have it, just me.
Yeah, that'd
just
be
be
good.
Yeah.
portaling around. But then as like a whole, as like humanity, I feel like it's one of those like, I don't know, just a spaceship would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Portal gun, as soon as you said that, I was like, a portal gun would be way better than like Stargate style
Yeah.
portals.
Yeah.
So
So my first thought is Meet the Robinsons and their bubble cars and their like transportation.
I specifically
World
thought of
there.
those too. That's funny.
I love Meet the Robinsons, but or like in I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy, or maybe it's Thor Ragnarok and their like flying train things, they're like floating train super fast.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go with Meet the Robinsons balloon.
You're thinking of the Walt Disney World commercial with the monorail in the sky?
No.
That's what it is.
No.
You painted a vivid
No.
picture. I just thought of this right before we started when me and Keagen were going over this stuff. I would definitely bring a sonic screwdriver and make that a real thing.
That would be awesome.
From Doctor Who. Those things, that would be just awesome to be able to just buzz at whatever it is.
That's true. I forgot about that.
I
Yeah.
didn't think about that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do with a portal gun. Just
Yeah.
to go there to there.
Yeah, portal gun.
But it's
It'd
cool.
be cool.
But a pin would be cool because you just get like anywhere
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
You'd just be like, oh, I really want to.
Intrude your space.
I think that's
A
I think that's a good idea.
lightsaber and a sonic screwdriver, and it's like, I'm good. You know? Okay. Question number 2.
Hypothetical.
This is a whole like statement too, so I'll try to read this as best I can. So, you have become a scientific researcher.
Okay.
Okay. You have 3 choices on where you're sent, right? Like you're studying biology or different things like that. Okay. You can either live at a base in Antarctica that's never warmer than 50 degrees, even on the inside.
Okay.
You can live in a desert base that's never cooler than 85 degrees inside. You can live at a base in a Russian swamp that is always the perfect temperature, but every single surface you touch is just slightly damp and like a condensation.
That's so
going.
disgusting. I don't know where you saw this or came up with
came up
you
with
came
it.
up
I
with
just
that.
thought of
That
it.
is the most disgusting thing, is the condensation on every...
Yeah, but like
Ugh.
when you sleep in a
No.
sleeping bag and camping, you wake up in the condensation covered sleeping
Yeah,
bag.
and it's disgusting.
It's not that bad.
I don't know.
I think
I'm
it's
not
bad.
saying like I'm not saying both sides of the sheets are gonna be wet. I'm saying like
So like I would be like.
Would
moist the
I
whole
be
time?
condensation-y?
Yeah.
no,
Would I
not
just be
necessarily.
sticky?
You'd be a little tacky, but not like wet.
Yeah.
You'd be tacky.
Enough to be like
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
I get...
Enough to think that your arm is magnetized. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I might have to choose the Antarctica, never above 50 degrees.
That's what my pick was gonna be, but then I was just like, if it's never 50 degrees, I'd always have to like be bundled up.
Yeah.
Cause like to sleep, I'd have to be bundled up.
Yeah, you'd be
Just
sweating.
walking around and be bundled up. Cause I hate heat. Like I hate being
Me
hot.
too.
Yeah.
I hate
But I would just need like the water and like shorts and a t-shirt. But I don't know. I like cold, but
See, like
I just want to
this-
be bundled up the whole time.
Yeah, you get like
Yeah.
claustrophobic and just wanna... Yeah, I get that,
I don't
but
know.
I don't know. I hate being hot and sweaty, so...
The Russian swamp is out though.
Yeah,
Get that
it's
out
out.
of here.
See, I'm in a room right now that's what 74 degrees maybe,
Probably.
and I'm like near beating up at my forehead line for whatever reason. Granted, we have a light on, and these lights aren't the best, but so I could not do a desert like that. And the thing about the Antarctic base is I would be sweating in layers
Yeah.
because as soon as I go to sleep, I heat up too. So, and I
you
don't.
just
I
take the
think I
layers
could.
off.
I think I could put up with.
Well, yeah.
I think I
guess
can
it's-
put up with the little bit of condensation and things. So what I mean is like every wall literally has like drops of condensation
Yeah,
on it.
yeah, that's what I pictured.
Stuff
I
like
pictured
that.
walls and like, yeah,
You
everything.
say
was
it's like a
kinda-
perfect temp though.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's 68.
The walls.
I can turn a fan on and go to bed, you know? Like it's,
I always do that. Sorry.
alright.
Yeah.
That's just my thoughts.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Hit
leave
the
your?
button. Go ahead.
What do you guys like leave your rooms at? you have like a designated temp. Mine's from like 60 to like 62 at all times.
I know
What?
you
I
are
love it.
freezing right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I thought I was bad and Todd
Yeah.
hated me,
Uh-huh.
but he hates you for sure, dude.
I feel mine's like on eco mode too. So,
Yeah.
but like
That's
it's
not bad.
always just running. And I'm like, I feel
That's
bad.
insane. 60 to 62.
In the winter though, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like a good like 70.
Yeah.
68 to 70.
70 at the when I had the apartment and before Maddie moved in, it was definitely at like 70. I would be err on the side of I'm not here as often as I'm at work or at other places, so I would be okay with it being a little warm, and I turn it on when I make it cooler to go to bed, and then
Sure.
turn it off again.
Mhm.
Eco mode.
I like being
If
cold
I
when I'm going to
had
sleep.
to choose a temperature, it would
Don't say
It would be
that.
between 68 and 70. Because 68 I can feel too chilly, and at 70 I can get too warm.
That's
And
exactly what I
hate
said.
to say it, but that's
It's true.
it is what
It's
it is.
true.
Anyways,
I like having a fan on because I want to be cold when I'm going to
I
sleep.
need air movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I also can't have it at my face or else I'll wake up with a sore throat.
exactly. I think that's what's been happening to me is Maddie gets hot and turns the fan on, and then I wake up and I'm like,
Water.
yeah.
I can't believe you came up with this question. You were just sitting there and you're like, what would be fun to talk about?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Condensation.
I watch a bunch of short stories and stuff on YouTube that are like, and they usually have these creepy settings and things. And so recently there was a long one about an Antarctic base, and it was a really good one about how like I think it's based on like those two researchers that like drove each other mad because one kept spoiling books and he killed the guy. You heard about that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this was several years ago, but there were researchers at an Antarctic base, and so the guy's only escape is reading books, right?
Sure.
And he was reading Anna Karenina, which is a famous Russian novel.
Mm-hmm.
And they're Russian people, and he was like, "Oh, you'll love that," and then it spoiled the ending, and he was like, "There's no way you just spoiled that," and like he got to the end, read it, and it's having it been spoiled for me. You don't want it spoiled for you if you ever
Okay.
even have the possibility of reading the book.
Yeah.
And then he...
And he got so upset that he murdered him because they're locked in this Antarctic
Yeah.
base, and he just did that for story after
I
story,
wonder
and
how
that
long
one
they'd be
was.
there. Like how long they were there.
I think it
I'd be
was
going
like
fast
6
after
months
that,
or
Yeah.
something.
Just
I guess.
Yeah.
At that point, I'd be like...
But apparently they took him back to Russia for like the trial and stuff, and they basically were like excused it because they're
Really?
like cabin fever, and he was being a real
He was
jerk.
being a jerk.
Because
that
I mean,
is
when
Anna
you
Karenina
skip
is, like-
spoilers, it's kind of...
That's how big it is for
You get
them.
what you...
good.
That's how it came. Yeah.
That's insane. Okay.
So I was hitting the transition button. That's what that was.
That was
Really
good.
went up there.
To go from hypotheticals into our topics this week. And this week, Keagen had one topic that we'll save for a little bit, just because there was something I know that you need. I didn't know if you heard about. And
I did
know
not,
you needed.
and I'm interested.
Yeah.
I see this, and I want
There's
to know.
a healthier breed of French bulldogs. Let me see. I should probably record this too, like this. Nope.
How do you...
What's it? Control window R? Alt window R?
Wake up.
I forget what it is. Forget it. I was gonna record my screen, but I forget it. There's a healthier bulldog breed that
Oh my gosh.
the Netherlands. That's what it is. Yeah, that they're trying to breed so that because French bulldogs, and I'll put the picture on the screen, traditionally have a very squashed in face where they can't breathe.
Yeah.
There are tons of stories of French bulldogs and pugs where their owners have to put their eyeballs back in on a weekly or daily basis because they have problems, sneeze, and an eyeball pops out. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. Obviously not healthy for dogs.
It's insane. Well, and all the breathing problems and all the...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they don't live past like 6 years.
Yeah.
So they're trying to breed better ones with longer faces and stuff. And I think that looks like a very healthy and a good dog right there on the right.
I'd want it.
And I think it's a great thing, and I know you would appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
We talk about dogs and dog breeds a lot, I feel like.
I don't think that's a problem.
No.
But yes, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I hope that it doesn't come out like in 2 years. It's like this dog after it reaches its third year.
Now it's got stomach
Also-
problems.
Yeah, now it's
Dies painful ulcers.
yeah.
I wonder
don't know.
how do you even like do that? You know, like
Selective
from that-
breeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. You're just
It's
like, hey,
so
this
weird.
dog has a normal looking face.
Well, like with
But
my
no-
mom.
No, go ahead.
With my mom's dogs, it's the pugs or I don't know what they are. They look like that. Anyways, one is
They're-
Hank, and his face is really squished and like
Yeah.
he's got the snaggle tooth and the
Yeah.
eyes like you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But the other dog is like a really picture perfect type of dog. Like it's just
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird that
Yeah.
it's so different. Yeah, it's similar.
Most of the dogs that normal people have aren't gonna be the terrible ones.
Mhm.
Sometimes if you rescue it at the pound or something, they'll be pretty bad. But for the most part, unless you're paying 6 to 12 grand for a dog,
Good.
it's not gonna be the worst ones.
Mhm.
So
With that, how did they do that?
selectively, what to breed it?
So this isn't like
So they took a couple sets of parents that were all like
right.
more mutts, but they were
wouldn't
still
it-
French bulldogs.
But then wouldn't it technically not? It's not like it's like a whole different.
It's not a French bulldog, right? But it's a French bulldog.
Interesting. Okay.
They're just trying to say this should be the standard.
Okay.
This should be
Yeah.
the template
Yeah.
that you try to hit instead of the short face.
Yeah.
The
Wasn't
cut
it,
off ears.
like French bulldogs? Weren't they like weren't there two dogs and they breeded into a French bulldog and then now they're all like that's why they have all these problems because they weren't like
Yeah.
originally.
yeah, and then you take two with the short face and
Uh-huh.
breed them, and they have a shorter face still, and it gets
Yeah.
worse and worse. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just
Yeah.
didn't know if it was like just normal breeding or if it was like the kind where they try to mess with like DNA,
It's not like selective genetics, gene editing and stuff. No.
like Jurassic Park. type
No,
stuff.
gene editing and stuff is stupid expensive and definitely not something that you do for a dog, a designer dog.
I don't know. I'm checking.
No, anything is all crossbreeding. Just like bananas today are not
Yeah,
really bananas.
That's so
you know.
weird.
Tomatoes are, every piece of grain I found from an Adam Ragusa video. Most of the grain that we have and that's grown in all the way from here down to Mexico is a selective bred type of grain that happened in like the Great Depression era, so that they wouldn't fall and lose all their grain.
Huh.
So that's that. Interesting. What?
This one is just funny. It's
Have you heard
stupid.
about this one?
Yeah, a little.
I hadn't heard about it. And then Keagen suggested it,
Oh yeah.
and so I didn't even look at it. I was like, that sounds interesting. I'm not going to ask any questions.
Mhm.
We'll find out. Do you want to intro?
So an artist, a rapper even, he's gonna be the first person to own a planet in the world. So I just thought that was kind of weird. Like, how do you buy a planet? First off, like where do you go to buy a planet? Because it's
Who do you tell?
It was Elon Musk's wife that
Yeah.
brought it up. That was
Yeah.
like, hey,
Yeah, Grimes.
he's gonna be the first one. It's like
Oh, it's
1.7
pretty.
billion light years away, and it's like I can't remember how many
it's
times. It's bigger than Jupiter. It's like 1.8 times bigger than
I
Jupiter.
heard
too.
that.
But it's like,
Wait, then
where do
why?
you find that? And you're like, hey, I want to buy this. You know? I just
Oh, it's a star.
no, it's a planet.
Then why is it not? If it's larger than Jupiter.
Uh-huh.
It's not like in our solar system.
No, it's like 1.8 billion light years away
Yeah.
or something.
Okay, but it's still like.
He was just stargazing. He's like, I want that one.
Yeah.
Not really. I don't know how he found it.
Yeah, that one looks
Yeah.
good. Who did he call? I want to know how
I
he.
don't know.
We got to switch cameras.
Oh. Okay.
3, 2, 1, cut.
That was so stressful.
It's called Wasp.
The Wasp 127B, and it was discovered in 2016. I just found out.
Cool.
I don't know how you buy it, but I just thought it was interesting. What would you do if you bought a planet? That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, so I think officially you're not allowed to own, like, no one owns the moon.
Mhm.
The moon is humanity's,
Yeah.
right?
We all own a little bit of the moon.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's another Vsauce video that I got that I'm remembering this information from.
I didn't watch the one from the last episode. Anyway, I need to remember that.
So I think that everything in space is that we are touching and that we get to touch is like a little bit of everyone's. It's not. They're trying to avoid that because as soon as people like can land on an asteroid and drill it for minerals and stuff, game's over.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna own this. In like 500 million years, his whole family's gonna own. They're just gonna live there. It's like, hey, thanks, great.
Each family has their own
Lil Uzi
planet.
Prime.
Lil Uzi, right? That's crazy. I mean, if I bought a planet,
it is pretty.
I'd rent it out for everyone to use. You know, be like $2,000 to live
like
here.
Like an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for a planet.
No, that'd be on VRBO, not Airbnb. Yeah.
It's just like when you have too much money, like, hey, what can I buy? Right
Exactly.
Yeah.
That literally.
Exactly.
Would do
I think that's
for me.
literally all it is because there's nothing that can come out of it
Right.
that's gonna benefit him or anything like that.
He's just like, look what I can do with all my money I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him.
Want to see a picture of my planet?
Yeah, exactly.
He keeps it in his wallet.
Oh, you've been to space? That's cool. I own a planet. Yeah, I'm just wondering how Grimes is the one to be like,
Yeah, why is Grimes
right.
saying
hey,
like,
let me report on this. After being like,
just a heads up.
Guys, I was just joking about being a communist earlier this week, so. What a person.
Classic Grimes.
Did they ever get like their baby's name figured out? Like, is there just like a short version for it? Or is it still that
it's
AEX12?
It's Ash, right?
Is it Ash?
I've heard.
He said on some podcast, he was like, it's cause, or some interview, the lady was like, how's X blah blah blah, and he's like, you mean my kid? Yeah.
I think they refer to him as Ash.
I think they refer to him as Ash.
But they're also just weird people
both
that
really
have
weird.
too much money.
Is it Grimes that's weird, or do you think Elon's weird?
They're
too?
both.
I think so.
Yeah. Have you seen Elon when he started PayPal?
No,
Oh my god.
I don't think so.
Firefox.
I don't really know a whole lot
Firefox.
about them
Elon
before
Musk.
Tesla, like Neuralink.
Elon
The
Musk.
Neuralink thing is crazy. that they're
What?
working on.
Neuralink, yeah.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah.
of Limetown,
Yeah, honestly.
this is Elon Musk at PayPal.
Dang,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's who he was. He's so rich that his hair came
Yeah,
back.
really.
I mean, it's the same thing though. It's the same thing with Bezos.
He looks older in that picture.
Okay,
too.
in this one,
Bezos is weird.
Bezos is
Yeah.
now like,
Uh-huh.
I am The Rock Jr. or
Have you
I am
don't know what
know.
you're trying to go for.
Groot. What's the guy that plays the voices?
Oh,
Don. All I'm thinking of is Don from Fast and Furious.
no.
Hands up.
Family.
I can't think of him.
But he had the same. I am rich now. I
Yeah.
look younger,
Okay.
am fit, have hair.
His,
Well, except he went.
his video, the interview where he's like talking about going to space, it looks like it's what's it called when it's like not? It looks like a deep fake. Have you seen that?
I saw people on Twitter talking.
It was
about
weird.
Yeah,
It
uh-huh.
weird. He
They're like side by side images. And
Yes.
They're like. The only thing I was like recognizing was like the eye that he had, but like
Yeah.
other than that, it did not look like him.
It did not look like him. It was a mess up.
Oh, it really is gone from everything. Gosh dang it.
What?
There's a picture. It's not goth. It's more like.
Emo.
Oh, rock.
No. It's like.
Femboy?
No.
I'd like to see that.
I can't.
Elon
I
Musk.
can't think of how to describe it. Matrix. Like the Matrix.
Cosplay.
Yeah, sort of. I'm never gonna find this. If I find it, I'll put it up in the video.
Yeah.
But he's like wearing all black. He's got like this trench coat. Maybe I can look for
Trench coat.
Is that what's that movie with like the girl that wears that?
Carmen San Diego?
This is it.
Whoa.
This
like
is
a
a
car?
real picture of Elon Musk.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He looks good.
I like him better there.
That looks like he's in college.
So he's paid to have this removed from the
Really?
internet as well. Yeah.
What?
That's the story, at least, you know.
He looks kind of like Michael Jackson in that one picture.
Yeah.
Does he not?
So yeah,
Little.
it's Elon.
He's got that flow.
What a guy.
I like it. He looks good, honestly. That's his best picture. He's
He's
really
been
good
through a lot of
profile
stages
picture.
in life.
Yeah.
He really
He's
has.
gone through phases,
Okay.
just like the planet.
Speaking of phases, this is perfect. Keegan's never heard of it. Have you heard of shifting realities?
No.
Thank the Lord. So, what if I told you?
Okay.
Gonna blow your minds.
Okay. I'm preparing.
Okay? You can open up your diary, notepad, whatever, a doc on your computer. Type in the reality that you want your world to be. Literally, even, I want it to be Star Wars. I want to live in Hunter x Hunter. Literally anything. You close your eyes and believe it. You go to sleep and you wake up, and that is your reality.
Oh, shifting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have heard of this, but you know how I heard of this is people on TikTok being like, this is real. Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
I was just in a, and I'm like, so is it real though? I thought
No.
that.
It's
I
not
thought.
real.
Okay, no. Okay, so these people would be like, in my dream, because it'd be a lot of like Harry Potter people talking about Draco Malfoy, and I'm like, I don't even know
I
who.
spent 3 years at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
All
or,
last night.
Or they'd be like, while I was shifting, Draco Malfoy and I, or yeah, things
we
like
had
that.
a
and I'm-
relationship.
Right,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, it's called a dream, and I'm really confused at what, like,
yeah.
I was so confused at all these people, because they'd be like, in the comments, they'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, and I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. So I found out about this last night.
Okay.
Watched a YouTube video of someone very sincerely trying to explain this. And they were just like, you probably even do it and don't even realize it. And it's like, you're literally just talking about your imagination
Yeah.
and like dreaming.
Yeah.
But you're not, you know, they are like convinced.
See, they're all Draco stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And A-Track made a video on it last night. Hilarious.
Oh, I didn't watch it yet, but I did see you posted it.
In the YouTube comments, though, this woman's like, all my teachers are wondering how I suddenly have perfect grades and I'm able to speak Spanish fluently even. They don't realize that 1 hour of shifting is a whole day or a whole year or whatever. Yeah. In that world.
So is it like a state you're in? Like when you're shifting, it's like a state? Or is that
What
just
if
like
these people
thinking,
think that they're
believing,
doing-
and then just
she
going to
claimed
sleep?
she claimed in the comment that she wrote, I will be in a great library and study for a whole year of my life and devote myself to becoming a scholar or whatever, and I will not be distracted. And then like suddenly she's passing her classes or whatever. Like,
I feel like it's more of just like manifesting, like being like,
yeah.
I'll do this.
A-Track basically was like, I feel like anyone who's any sort of a capitalist or a business person, a marketer, is gonna see this and think people will do anything to escape reality right now. So he was like, I see this and I'm immediately investing in VR technology. It's like, if I can tell people, hey, you are in Harry Potter world for an hour, like, that's that.
It's really with a lot with Harry Potter. See? Yeah, it's like on TikTok.
Yeah.
I want to look it up.
Yeah.
You guys like write stuff down?
A member of the shifting
Like,
community.
things or,
For
like,
dreams?
hold on? No, I mean dreams or just in general, just like trying to manifesting stuff that, you know.
I kept a headache journal, and that's the closest to anything, just to try to find out how I, like, what caused it. But I think it's just air pressure, and I noticed it within, like, a week or two. So I was like, okay, I'm done.
Do you?
Not right now. I did like a dream journal in high school for like 2 or 3 years, and that was really cool.
2 or 3 years?
Probably like 2. I mean, it was like, it was really like, for like a while, it was like every morning, blah, blah, blah. But then I just kind of...
Yeah, I tried a little bit, but I have not always, but I have been able to like influence where my dream is going or something.
I
So
have had like
I didn't feel the need that I needed to like hone in on it or it was a skill or whatever. Sometimes it just happened and sometimes it did.
Speaking of that, I was listening to like an old podcast of Unfiltered with Zane and Heath, and they were like, at one certain, or it's also the thing though when you tell someone about your dream that it's like, here, you want to hear something that didn't happen? And I'm like, okay, but that's every television show, that's every movie, that's every book. What do you mean? I don't know. It's like, it's interesting to me because it's something that your brain came up with. Like, I think it's interesting.
I just think that it's not tangible for other people. So then
But
I'm way less
most
interested.
entertainment.
But I can witness it then. If I had the ability to literally link up and both of our unconsciouses create a dream, that would be completely different.
Aren't they trying to do that?
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
with Neuralink, actually, kind of. Elon's thing.
Thanks, Elon.
And there are people working on processing images, and they've
Yeah.
shown a few things, like like the famous one of an elephant.
Yeah.
Like think of an elephant and stuff. It's really
Yeah.
cool. But it's like years and years and years away from anything really happening.
But like I write down dreams I remember, and I think that they're interesting or funny or something, and it's because I know you were like reading some one you had that was like really funny or something, and I was like, that's funny. And so I will wake up, and as soon as I remember it, put it down, and so I will go through my notes and not remember like that I wrote this or something because it doesn't make sense or it makes half sense or something. But I have a journal that I don't really write in it anymore, but I used to write in it just when I was like upset or something, because it's not like it'd be something stupid where it's not like something I should bring up to anyone. It's just like I'm mad about it, so I'm gonna.
I think it's good to have like a place to put that stuff.
Yeah.
An outlet.
Yeah.
So then you're not on TikTok saying, I have a reverse dream where I can go into this world and Draco Malfoy wants me. Like, dude. Yeah. I mean, and that's the other thing too, is it's kids, and kids are always going to be cringy and coming up with new ways to be cringy. Like, all the people using Bo Burnham songs on TikTok to do the exact opposite of what Bo Burnham meant in these songs, like, is like, you can sit there and make fun of it and whatever, or you can be like, it's kids, I did cringy stuff too. Yeah.
What I think is really funny is when a few months ago it was a thing for like these 8-year-olds would have TikTok, right? And you'd see their videos, and it's they're trying to be a fairy. They're trying to convince, like, they are pretending that they're a fairy, and they're trying to convince everyone that they're a fairy. So they would do like different angles, but not showing like their face or their arms, and they'd be like, "Look, my feet are off the ground. I'm flying right now." And they're like, she's like, "Just got my wings," but she wouldn't. She'd just show like that her feet are off the ground, and someone's like, "You're just hanging on to something or something," and then she'd post another and be like, show her arms but not her head. It's just, she's like hanging from something with her head, and you're like, is she?
Oh, no.
And or like it'll be like a video of her jumping off of something, but she put it into slow-mo, so it looks it was really funny. And you're just like, I did stuff like that, not like to that degree, but I was like that once.
Sure. And yeah, there are family videos and stuff of when I'm behind the camera and I'm just like, skip this, I don't want to watch this because I can't do it.
Yeah, it's just really funny. There's also ones that are like really funny of these two like little girls, and one will be like, "Okay, welcome to the spa. What lotion do you want?" And the other one will like pick a lotion, and then she'd be like, "Okay, now, what bath bomb do you want?" And then the girl would be like, "I don't want any of this. This is disgusting." And the other girl would be like, "Oh, and it's just this whole like fake scenario that they're playing out, but they're not just like pretending. They're putting it on TikTok, which I just think is really funny.
Oh, TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok is a lot of things.
What it used to be.
Musically.
I didn't know that. And then I found my old like Musically account.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, and I was like, no way.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I should. Oh, good old times. Well, not
Do you know what good times we can do? I don't know. I was trying to say good times at baseball games.
Baseball.
To lead off.
Yeah.
Baseball's fun.
Yeah, the last thing that I put literally just happened.
Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Formerly the Cleveland Indians decided they're updating and rebranding.
About time.
And it's like, Indians, it's not the most offensive thing, but it can be changed. So they're changing from the Cleveland Indians, the MLB baseball team, to the Cleveland Guardians. We've not heard any reaction to this yet, really, because it's literally brand new. 30 minutes maybe before we went live.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
They released all this stuff, some rebranding stuff. I think
it looks good.
especially the G and the wing logo looks like it could be that way since the 70s or something.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's not like Cleveland has that history of The thing I think is the most funny is their Twitter handle. Sierra, could you please read out loud their @?
Yeah. @ I'm sorry. It's literally just Indians.
@Indians. Yep. The Cleveland Guardians is @Indians.
We're gonna change that sometime.
Hasn't that been like a big thing for a while now, like a couple years? The Indians, like they've been talking about changing it, or is this just like
several teams? Yeah, have been trying to rebrand. I think the Washington. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Back in like
the
2000.
Washington football team.
Right. Back in like 2006 or earlier, even they were thinking about changing.
Yeah.
And they just never went through with it. Because they would say, okay, we'll take this into consideration, and then the hype went away. Well, with social media and things, pressure never leaves. So I think,
for the better most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time I would say, it's probably like a 70-30 split, I would say. That it's for positives.
Yeah.
I like the switch.
And so I don't think the 30% should get in the way.
Right.
But,
while they're at it, change the Cleveland Browns. Sorry, I saw that over there, and I'm just like, I hate the fact that they're called. I just think it's so ugly.
The Browns.
Yeah.
The
I don't
Browns.
know the Browns. What's that for? You know.
Interesting enough, I think the Browns.
Don't say it.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. What's it for?
I don't know what it was for.
Oh.
But the Cleveland franchise that's there now in the NFL is a new franchise. The original Cleveland Browns are now the Baltimore Ravens. Because the Baltimore Colts left Baltimore. The Cleveland team went out of business essentially and was bought by and relocated to Baltimore. And then Cleveland had a new team that was the same as the old team.
I looked it up. It says the Browns were founded in 1946, and as the result of a fan contest to choose their name, it was named after their first head coach, Paul Brown.
Oh.
So they named it after the Browns.
Yeah.
Good story.
I want to talk about what logo we think is the best.
What NFL logo?
Yeah. Oh, how do I get it to... You do that. This is really slow.
This isn't
That's not
32,
all
is
of
it?
them.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That looks like a small 32.
Yeah.
I...
Right here.
No.
No. Here.
Yeah.
Nope, that's old.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That first one had it right.
Yeah, the first one was good. Don't know why
It
you
was?
felt to change it. Yeah, this one is good. That's good, right?
Up to date?
No, the Rams. Is different.
No.
Oh, yeah, the
See?
Rams.
That one.
Yeah.
That one up to date.
That's New LA.
Yeah.
New Washington.
Yeah. Yeah, so make that one... Yeah, put that one on the screen. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Ooh, siren in the background. That didn't happen last time.
Pedo.
Oh, are you kidding me?
What'd you do that for? There.
Okay.
Texas, Dallas, ugly. It's just a plain star. Freaking hate it.
Texans.
If I'm being honest.
Also ugly.
True.
Actually, the Texans logo is stolen. It's ripped off.
Really?
Yep.
Surprise, surprise. Texas.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm misremembering it. Maybe they got
Racist stealing another thing.
their logo stolen. I think the camera stopped recording. Flip the little screen around too.
Oh, it's recording.
Up and around. Perfect.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah.
What were we saying?
Something about the Texans.
Texans. Either the Texans ripped someone off or someone stole the Texans logo. I forget which.
I used to love the dolphins because it was my favorite animal when I was young, but like it's a little it looks a little out of date. It looks
It's okay though.
Don't like the Bears.
No.
Or New York, meh. The Jets, meh.
No.
Browns logo don't even have a logo.
Yeah.
Washington football
Chiefs.
team is awaiting a good logo.
Chiefs hate it.
49ers.
Chiefs
I
is
don't
fine.
like it.
Meh.
I hate to say it.
Saints.
Kind of like the Saints.
Really?
Kind of like the Saints.
I love the fleur-de-lis on the Saints. Are you kidding me? They're out.
Oh,
They're,
it's so like
their
2000.
uniforms and the fleur-de-lis is perfect. I mean, it represents everything about their city. New York Giants, lame. Jets, lame.
Yeah.
Ravens, okay.
Nah.
The updated Seahawk is kind of lackluster, I think.
Yeah.
That's an updated version?
They updated in like 2008 or something, 2007.
Do you guys like the Rams new logo?
I hate their redesign.
No.
Really? I
Yeah.
kind of dig it.
I don't like that it's like.
I like their actual Ram logo, not just the LA logo.
What's the Ram logo? Can I see it?
Bucks is cool.
Yeah.
I like the flag. On a sword.
I like.
I like the old. I like this logo.
Oh, that Ram looks good.
I
Yeah.
kind of like it.
That looks good.
Or the full-on
It's like
Ram.
an Overwatch Ram.
Yeah.
Where's the thing? I don't know.
It's Hanu.
But yeah,
Okay, go back.
Panthers is new, and I
I
think hence by it looks pretty decent.
it looks good, but I hate the Panthers. But I think it looks good.
The Broncos has been unchanged for a little
And it-
bit too long,
No,
and it's
it
a little
looks-
too tough.
Okay, I'll give that, but it looks good. I
What do you
think.
think of the Bills and the Falcons? I kind of like the Falcons.
I don't like the
Falcons is okay, only because they're black and red, like their
Colors.
retro uniforms look good.
Oh, that would be
San Francisco 49ers is lame.
Lame. I think that's one of the
Just
worst
plain.
ones
The
because it's so
Colts.
plain.
The Colts is very plain.
Colts.
As they're my team. Okay, we can agree that the Colts and the Packers are just kind of meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Packers is a
Is a G.
G.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least the Colts has something
Have
to
a
it.
Green Bay. Slap a G.
Steelers logo, I don't get it.
Wait,
What even is the three diamonds?
I don't know.
that's a good question, but I think
don't
it's ugly. It's like
I think it's like the steel. It's like a Union logo or
I
something.
kind of like the
actually.
Buccaneers logo. Like it looks kind of cool,
Mhm.
but I
Yeah.
don't like
It's a good concept.
Eh.
The
I
Raiders.
think that's like a good for like the Vikings team. That's like a cool logo to have. You know, like I don't know what else you do for the Vikings other than a Viking head. You know.
You could
I
do
think the
like a-
Viking logo
yeah.
is good.
It again with like the Bronco, it looks a little too like, you know.
Tell me why the Tennessee Titans is a sword that's not really a sword and it's on fire.
Where are we again? Oh yeah,
Because like
It looks like an Olympic torch.
it does look like
yeah,
the
it looks
Olympics.
nothing like a Titan. Like
That's yeah.
Titans of Olympia.
No, I think it's weird.
I don't know.
How about
Jets, that's the worst.
How about
That's
the
like
NFL
it just says Jet.
that? Yeah, Jets. Is,
The NFL logo is fine. It does exactly what it's meant to be.
I don't feel like you.
It's a shield.
Shield,
It's a
yeah.
I don't know. Overall, they are what they are. You know what
Anyway.
the best sports logo of all time is?
No.
soccer
What team? What's my team again? That I like
For what?
baseball.
The Kansas City Royals?
I'm a Royals fan. No.
Seattle.
Oh, that looks kind of good.
The Seattle
I don't-
Supersonics.
I don't like that color. Oh,
Okay.
that one
I like
looks
that.
kind of
Yeah.
good.
The bottom left.
Yeah.
Is that in?
Oh yeah.
Actually, it's the Utah Jazz logo.
Yeah.
Not the new one, but like that.
Uh-huh.
I like the colors.
That looks really cool.
I feel like
Yeah.
anytime I see people like
Wait.
people with those jerseys that like a party or something, they're always wearing Jazz
Yeah.
Whoa.
or like the old like retro Heat.
Tell me what you're wanting because you're talking
I got
so
it.
slowly.
Well, it's because I'm sideways.
hockey logos.
Yeah, hockey team logos. Because I know nothing about hockey. I don't watch hockey ever. I mean, I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I think it's whatever, but never pay attention. So I wanted to look at them.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, holy cow.
Yeah, but these are
That's like a dolphin
old
tail.
teams
That's
and
cool.
different things like that.
Mm.
Seattle's getting a new hockey team.
Which one's Seattle?
Are they gonna change this?
Aren't those two the same?
No, because the Blackhawks are actually named after Chief Blackhawk.
Oh, okay.
And then the Red Tails are named like the World War II All Black Division that were named after Chief Blackhawk.
Oh.
Actually, so it's a huge long history. They do a lot of work with the actual like descendants of everyone.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Mighty Ducks logo, kind of a little on the nose. The Ducks and Anaheim and the Mighty Ducks. I mean, yeah. St. Louis Blues isn't bad. The little
Where?
music note with the wave.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cute.
Nashville Predators,
I kind of like the Flyers.
Who's that?
Philadelphia Flyers,
Is
the
that
P. P and
Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool.
the New Jersey Devils is cool because it like alludes to like a urban legend kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Toronto Maple Leafs, way lame.
Yeah, so lame. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Montreal Canadiens, way lame.
I don't know.
New York Rangers, way lame.
See, I think if we did
NHL.
like a thing where you sit down and you try to name as many as you can,
I'd get like 2
I think I'd
for
get.
NHL.
I think I'd get 2 for
I don't know all of them, but I would get
We
several.
sat down and tried to do. We did
We
all
did
the
NFL teams.
football. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got caught up on one somehow.
What one was it? Was it the Giants or something like that?
I don't.
I don't
It was the
remember.
No, it wasn't the Cardinals.
Or was it?
It might have been the Cardinals. I don't know.
But I think
One
also
of the
if
small
I
markets.
tried to name baseball teams, I think I could get 4. Probably.
So, an interesting question that was on a baseball channel that I watch, and they do other sports and stuff too. But he's a Liberator guy, John Boy. Have you seen that? He does
Yeah.
funny stuff. Basically, whenever there's a fight in baseball or something, he'll read their lips and tell us what each party is saying in the
Oh,
argument
that's cool.
and breaks it down. It's awesome.
Here's the crap they said to each
Yeah.
other.
They posed a question that was.
Sorry, Elon.
I know we gotta like look off. So, they said, what team that does not, or what city that doesn't have a major league sports team deserves to have one?
Oh, I don't know what cities
Yeah.
don't have them. I need,
Right.
like, a-
And it's like that would be a fun game of just saying who can get a city with the biggest population
Yeah.
in North America that doesn't have a sports team.
Like somewhere out in like the Montana land, where all
I don't
those
think they have high
states go to
population.
die. Yeah, oh, that's true.
Immediately, Austin, Texas.
Oh yeah.
Austin, Texas is probably the highest population without a major sports team.
Where's Texas? I mean, where's the?
Where's Austin?
Where's Dallas?
There's Dallas,
Okay.
San Antonio, Houston. They all have
Houston.
teams.
Houston. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Austin. We have a
Oklahoma
problem.
City has a team. St. Louis has the
Philadelphia.
Cardinals. Philadelphia's team.
Hmm.
I think Mexico City could have a sports team.
Like soccer or baseball.
I think Mexico City could have a football team or a basketball team.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Elkhart. Edwardsburg,
South
Michigan.
Bend. Fort Wayne. I don't know. Louisville. Louisville was a good answer that someone had said.
Oh, that's the baseball.
That's just like, yeah.
Yeah. Louisville.
Louisville's pretty good.
Where's that? Like Mardi Gras. Where's that at?
Where
Where they put this?
New
Orleans?
Is that?
New Orleans. New Orleans.
NOLA. Yeah.
I was gonna say, me and Bailey, this is it's all a separate thing, but me and Bailey were talking about, okay, so how you said New Orleans? New Orleans. We were talking about just,
Nolans.
Midwestern things and how like I didn't know like Menards was only around here.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. And how she's talking about Culver's as if it's like such a rare thing, and I'm like, I didn't even think about that. And like, I don't know, it was just interesting for Bailey because I don't know how, even though like she's from Alaska, which is not like, I don't know, it doesn't have like a specific like way of speaking or anything, but she says coffee. She's
Yeah.
like coffee, and I think it's so funny. But I wish that there's more things. Have you ever called or heard someone call a water fountain or drinking fountain a bubbler?
Yeah.
Never heard it.
Yeah, that's a New England thing.
Yeah, it's a New England thing, and I had no clue, and I was so confused. It was like on one of those tests,
Yeah.
you know, and it guessed like where you're from, and it's like, what do you call the medium or the median or not, whatever that is? And half of people are like, there's no word for that. They'll say some crazy word like bubbler.
So, I think lastly, what we need to do
Yeah.
is to go over Keagen's answers on the forum.
I don't know what I put.
Are you are you okay with these
That's fine,
being
yeah,
shared?
yeah.
Okay. Have to check.
If you could eliminate one species from Earth,
Okay.
besides humans, we already talked about mosquitoes and ticks,
Yeah.
and a couple other things. You said rhinos.
Yeah.
Why would you get rid of rhinoceroses?
What do they do for us? Okay. Like, do they kill humans? I feel
They
like
are
have.
probably
they are
have.
aggressive.
Yeah.
They are
they're
aggressive.
You know, like they're really cool to look at, but I feel like they're
See-
like extinct, right? We're talking about extinct?
Practically.
Is that what
They're practically. You
If
are
I can
going
get
to.
just off the
Yeah.
Yeah,
from the
it's
earth?
totally
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, I don't know. We already have
People wouldn't poach 'em
dinosaurs
anymore.
that like kind of look like rhinos. Like dinosaurs have these weird things. Rhinos just got this big
Yeah, it's
unicorn
cool.
thing.
I
Yeah.
think it's
It is
cool.
cool, but
I guess
They wouldn't
just-
be poached if they were gone.
yeah,
it
I
gives
don't
you
know.
used to you.
They're suffering. I don't want them to suffer no more.
That's true.
You're
Just
putting them
get
out of
rid of
their
them.
misery.
I don't know. That was like just an incident. I was like, just get rid of the
Also,
rhinos.
say rhinoceros.
Nobody really talks about it
Rhinoceros?
either, though. You
See,
know?
I want to call it rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Oh, I want to talk
If
about.
they were extinct, they could be the
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Aw.
Like, when was the last time you heard someone talk about a rhino, too, though? Other than right now.
I
That's true.
loosely
I know.
follow updates on
Oh my
like
gosh,
their
shut up,
extinctions.
Brody.
I
You
I
would.
see it
I know,
often
I know.
enough.
Shut
That's all
up.
I'm saying.
Okay, I know.
If you bake two
I
separate
keep up with the
lasagnas,
rhinos.
stack them on top of each other.
Yep.
How many lasagnas do you have?
Where did I live?
You said,
Which
but
one's
stack
that?
them on top of each other. You
Oh,
said, do they become
agreed.
one lasagna?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wholehearted.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
No disagreement
How?
here.
It's a lasagna. It's like, you know, you take this Ice Mountain sponsor with Dasani, whatever you say, and you mix them in together. It's still water, you know?
That's not
Milk,
at all.
milk,
That's liquid. No,
soy
no.
milk.
I think
Okay, listen.
if you take this and pour it into that bottle, you still have one bottle of water.
They're like still lasagnas. They're just
This
like
is not what we're talking about. We're
this has
talking
got
about
some
lasagna.
other lasagna like parts. You put in lasagna with it with a different lasagna that doesn't have it. It's just bigger lasagna.
No.
I don't really know what you put in lasagna.
Let's say
but-
I get one of those ones from the store that's like just put in the oven and it's done.
Mhm.
And I also have a homemade
Yeah.
lasagna with extra ingredients, blue cheese, sausage, all these different
The
things,
word.
right?
Blue cheese?
I don't know.
Isn't that going?
Yeah, it does. Some people, a lot of people don't. And I homemade whatever. Okay, I take it out of the oven. It's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Then I put the cold one.
Yeah.
The cold one that's like oven ready. I put it in the oven for 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and I set it on top of my other lasagna.
Yeah, it's one lasagna.
That's
all one lasagna.
You just
have
added
a couple
layers
bites
to
that
it.
are like really good, but then you have another bite. It's like, you know, a trash lasagna, but it's still lasagna.
if I put a Pop Tart on top of a Pop Tart, it's still 2 separate Pop Tarts.
But they're
Yeah,
still
but they're not
Pop-Tarts.
layers. They're not like a layered thing.
Okay.
If
If
Keagen
I
gave
take
me,
one onion and I put it inside of another onion, it's still 2 onions.
but onions are different too. They grow as one unit.
I did think about it.
As a lasagna, they don't grow. You create it by adding layers. So by adding more layers, they're not two separate things. Anyways,
Stupidest thing.
Lasagna.
we already went over a topic you suggested, which was great, by the way.
Which?
The planet.
Oh, okay. okay.
Intros.
The
We're still
intro.
really bad at intros.
Yeah, we don't
I
intro.
mean,
But
You say the episode number, I think now.
I usually,
have been.
I try to do that. I try to put a title on our sections as we're going through. I meant to do that in the YouTube, like you can put chapters and timestamps.
Yeah.
I meant to do that a couple episodes ago, and I haven't. We can go through after the fact even.
I feel just like
Like,
intros are hard, just to like, you know, I don't know.
I always want to laugh and just make it. I feel like it's awkward.
Yeah.
But who am I? Just a young vegan frogs with a thought, a dream. I dream that one day we live in a nation where we will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Absolutely.
Thank
It's
you.
good.
Mm-hmm.
You came up with that on your own?
No, I looked up.
No, I was.
Wait,
That picture of Elon, I need to see it again.
can we make that our thumbnail?
Yeah,
That'd
it'll
be
be on.
Yeah.
It'll be on there. Did you see the thumbnail of the last one we did?
I thought it was just you two together.
I changed it after.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
So if you saw it early, it's fine.
Like
I
me,
changed
an
it
early
just to
guy.
be funny.
Wait.
This is what I
make
made
a
it.
thumbnail face. Make a thumbnail face. That's good.
And so yeah, we'll add to
Oh,
it.
wow.
I put Jeremy in there like he's playing a video game.
He's like, can I be
Yeah.
a video guest?
So yeah, that's this episode. We've reached an hour just about. Maybe cut it a couple minutes short, which is cool.
I had a good time.
Good length.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
it's no big deal.
What episode is this gonna
Number
be on?
8.
Number 8.
Right?
Yeah.
9.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Episode 8.
Episode 8.
You got a title idea?
No, I came up with a thumbnail. You guys.
That's good. That's
He's
good.
like,
I'll take it.
I
I'll take
did
it.
my work.
I'll take it. So yeah. Do we want to tell everyone that they have to watch Limetown for the next episode?
Is that what it's gonna be?
You want to do that already? You
Yeah.
wanna do that?
Yeah, just one episode or,
Yeah.
or 2 or what?
How many are there?
I'll look it up real quick.
Have
So,
you listened to them? Yeah.
I've only heard some, like, I know the preface.
I think you have, but it's been years
Yeah.
too.
And I remember, like, one specific episode, like, really well because it, like caught my attention, but it was a long time ago, so, like, any other parts were, like, just bits and pieces.
I remember Brody talking about it like in his blue Pontiac.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Rest in
What?
peace.
What happened?
This is a TV series. I know the episode 4.
Where can I find it on?
You can find it on YouTube. You
On
can find it
YouTube,
on
your podcast app.
yeah.
It should be available on Spotify. Also,
Yeah, it should be available everywhere.
the link for our Redbubble, Brody's Redbubble, is down below. You can buy breakfast with cereal merch.
There's only 6 episodes, and there's little tiny tidbits in between or after every episode except for the first one. So I might cut this section and put it at the beginning
Yeah, that's fine.
so that I'll put it at
Okay.
the beginning of next episode. We'll have a disclaimer that hey, before you listen to this, make sure you're listening to this,
okay.
so that if people stop before the end.
Yeah.
Episode 1, What We Know. Please do not watch the Facebook TV series. It was awful.
I heard that, yeah.
Sorry. It was bad.
I talked about that with someone and they said it was meh, I believe. And now,
Yeah.
but I don't know who said that. But I
But
can't
the
remember.
problem is, if you just watch it and have no idea about the podcast, you'd be like, I'm not really interested in this.
Right.
If you listen to the first season of the podcast, it is like a wonderful thing on its own.
Yeah.
So it's awful to see it be interpreted so badly.
bad, yeah.
But whatever, it's the creators, their own doing.
Yeah.
So let's start with episode 1 next week.
Okay.
What We Know is the title of it.
Sounds good.
Released
We'll
July 21st,
add that.
2015.
Yeah, it's an old thing. 2015.
I'm excited.
I was in high school.
Oh,
We were
the series like what? It's gonna be. It's 10 episodes,
I
right?
was probably like,
Oh,
6
Limetown?
total.
6 total.
6 total. So it's really short.
Good.
that sounds good.
An
Listen
hour
to
length.
episode 1
Is it 84 degrees? Holy cow.
outside.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't realize. Anyway.
Yeah. Messy intro, messy ending. What else would it be?
Have a good day.
I hope you enjoyed your breakfast.
Good morning.
Wait. I want I have an idea. I want there to be an episode
Okay.
of Breakfast Cereal where everyone has cereal and the podcast ends when everyone finishes their cereal and milk.
That'd be
Just
good.
Okay.
Randomly.
We should have multiple guests here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can do
okay.
that.
That'd be cool.
So we could have Jeremy, Keagen, and like 2 or 3 of our next guests, and we're all eating cereal and discussing.
I don't know if I would sign in the mic, but
We'll have a couple. We'll figure it out.
yeah.
We might have
Some
headphones.
ASMR. There you go.
We might have headphones with a mic.
A
And,
special episode.
ASMR stream.
yeah.
A mukbang.
Blech. I hate
Who
that.
are richest or peters?
Anyway. Jinx. I thought we ended it well with I hope you enjoyed breakfast. So I can't
was
top
good.
that now.
Have a good meal. I mean, you just had your meal. Have a good what's today? Friday?
Friday.
Have a good Is this going up
I
tonight?
have no idea what's gonna go out
Have a
tonight.
good day. Drink your water.
Stay hydrated.
Hey.
Stay hydrated. That was good.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
wow.
sorry.
4 Indians in 1.
I know, but I'm sorry, but you'll understand. Keagen,
Okay.
when did you stop? Like, at what point of the podcast did you stop listening? Last episode.
I listened all the way through because I was on the scrubber at work. Just vibing.
I don't believe you.
I don't
Really?
believe you either.
No. I listened all the way
Because-
through.
We thought so too.
It was an hour and like
We thought so too. But
I've had faith in you.
the evidence
Uh-oh.
suggests
no.
otherwise.
No, don't lie.
I don't have like actual
Don't do
evidence,
this to me.
but you might have been.
Okay.
No.
You might have
It's
saw
proof.
someone, or
Did I get like to the very end and stop like 2 minutes early?
maybe I don't know. I don't
Look,
have any.
look.
I don't have any like direct evidence.
Switch account.
I'll find some direct evidence of myself.
What I do know is that
I got it all.
I see it.
Keep going.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
I see it.
I see it.
Okay.
we
But-
specifically said,
Alright.
comment purple
Ah.
if you made it through, and we said you're like the only one who listens through all the way.
Yeah, we said we were joking. We're like, it's just gonna be Keagen who comments it.
Right.
I was 3 minutes. I stopped at 3.
Oh,
Yeah, I stopped at 101
right
and it went
at
to
3
104.
So
We've
Logan.
got Logan commented.
commented purple. Rachel commented purple.
Rachel,
Oh, I didn't even
Abby,
see that.
Jeremy.
I shouldn't even be here right now.
No, it's okay.
Just saying.
You're just fake fan.
Yeah, I
okay?
know.
We're just- it's okay.
Dang.
No.
So now
it was
Keagen-
just really funny because the way we talked about it was like, it's only gonna be Keagen.
Yeah.
Keagen's only.
But now you get to come up with the word.
I'm trying to find it.
It's probably right at the
It's
end.
right at
yeah.
the end. Yeah.
Oh, I get to come up with the word?
Yeah, you get to come up with a word or emoji
The
or whatever
comment.
you want people to comment if they listen all the way through.
We also owe Logan merch or something somehow, right? Didn't we say that?
I want them to comment
I don't-
Ice Mountain.
Okay.
That's what I want. Ice
Ooh,
Mountain.
Good.
That's good.
Not about Ice Mountain.
No,
just say
Ice Mountain. Yep.
Okay.
That's a good one.
No space in between. Just
Because we do talk about it right at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Ice Mountain is 2 separate words or one?
One all together.
Oh, that's
No
how
space.
we'll know. No
Okay.
space.
No space.
No
Any
space.
emoji or anything?
Because they probably just cut it out right when I said it. You know, they probably got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No
now they gotta
space.
edit their comment. Or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, that's annoying.
Embarrassing. Cool.
Okay.
See you next time after we watch an episode of Limetown. I'm gonna
Bye.
stop recording audio right now.